What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. When we last talked about Marvel Rivals, it was just how popular it was and how they had Fantastic Four DLC coming out. Chad looking Mr. Fantastic, the opposite of how Pedro looks, but Chad looking Mr. Fantastic, hot Sue Storm, heteronormativity, celebrating their wedding anniversary. It was great. And then right towards the end of Badgercast, we got this breaking news. And oh my God, Marvel Rivals, the game director and his team have been laid off. It's a catastrophe. Readers immediately adding context. Here's one of the top ones. One of the game directors was laid off, not the main game director. It was a dev support team in Seattle that was laid off. Pointed out yesterday by Nerd Wars, at least some layoffs are pretty common after the launch of a game. You have crunch time. It sucks, but still, you have crunch time, you have launch, and then you start laying off employees basically until you have just a core group that can maintain. Now, it is a super popular game. It does have a lot of people playing it, and they've committed to a release structure of every month adding a new hero to the roster. So you would think they would need a sizable team, but I guess if it's honed in and everyone knows what they're doing, immediately made the news over here. Marvel Rivals game director says NetEase just laid off his entire team. And then also very quickly in came Grums with this. He said, "It's wild to see the Marvel Rivals thing be spun out of proportion by legacy media in real time." I mean, not just legacy media, everyone that saw this, but yeah, the impact seems far less than they are reporting. Here is what we know. 6 people were laid off from the U.S. division of NetEase. This may have been the entire size of the Seattle Marvel's rival office. 6 is unfortunate, but still a number compared to, still a small number rather, compared to the entire dev team on Rivals. Marvel Rivals core creative director is still there. His name is Gyung-Jun Chin, and he does all the game design and vision updates on their YouTube channel. The game director let go from the U.S. office, who's linked in the post you see everywhere, is Thaddeus Susser. In his own words on his podcast interview, he states, Chin, the creative director, was in charge of the creative vision while he himself handled budgets and manpower. So the guy in charge of money and hiring people was let go. This looks like a simple reorganization and a tiny trim of staff, not the core shaking development Kotaku and others are trying to make it out to be. We will soon know enough, or we will know soon enough, but right now, these are the facts. And so this is the actual creative director. He's still there. And then the guy that was responsible for money and manpower, he's gone. We do have a statement from NetEase. They said, "We recently made the difficult decision to adjust Marvel Rivals development team structure for organizational reasons to optimize development efficiency for the game. This resulted in a reduction of a design team, 6 people apparently, in Seattle that is part of a larger global design function in support of Marvel Rivals. We appreciate the hard work and dedication of those affected, and we'll be treating them confidentially and respectfully with recognition for their individual contributions. Want to reassure our fan base that the core development team for Marvel Rivals, which continues to be led by producer Wei Kong Wu and game director Guanjin Chen in China, remains fully committed to delivering an exceptional experience. We are investing more, not less, into the evolution and growth of this game. We're excited to deliver new superhero characters, maps, features, and content to ensure an engaging live service experience for our worldwide player base." And that player base is pretty substantial. You can see 644,000 all-time peak just last month. You can expect to see that number probably again and probably more once all the Fantastic Four extra stuff comes out, once you get movie DLC and things like that. 318 people in the game right now. It's got first season still going. So yeah, there you go. It was not the entire dev team. It was 6 people in one office, and it was not the creative director. It was just one game director that, by their own admission, was more involved with budgets and manpower. So there it is. That's the story. Morning Glory. Let me know what you think about all this. Do you care now? Is it still a travesty? Feel bad for those 6 people, but this is apparently just par for the course when you release a huge game and you have to start tightening up your staff to really just maintenance and adding those new characters once a month. And I guess if they all know what they're doing, you don't need those extra 6 people in Seattle. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. By all means, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. if you're going to do that, thank you. And
Well, bye.